Hello, everyone. Hello, how y'all doing? This is your girl astrologist A Siobhan coming to you all with another live chat. This live chat is regarding the retrograde of Saturn and Capricorn and the effects of each sign. So that's what this live chat will be about today. If you're rating, if you're watching this live, thank you. I really appreciate your support, your comments, your likes, and your shares. I've been getting some DMs regarding or emails regarding the natal charts. I am pumping them out as quickly as I can, but I like to be precise with what I put out because, like anybody, I am very passionate about my name. So when it comes to things that I put my name on, I want to give you great products. I don't want to have to redo anything. I'm a Capricorn, so in some sense, I have what is it, a perfectionist when it comes to putting out products with my name. Also, I will be doing I will be announcing when I will have out my ebook that's coming up uh, on May 4th. I will make that announcement when my ebook will be coming out for y'all to purchase. The ebook will be going over your chakras, how to do your meditation states, also what gems and stones to use while you are doing your um, while you're doing clearing your chakras. So I will be doing that announcement on May 4th. Just it's gonna be a real quick video, just telling y'all when it's coming out. If you do need healing sessions, also hit me up on my Gmail account, which is astrologist@gmail.com. If you do end up emailing me on inspirationallove20, uh, inspirationallove20@gmail.com. That is perfectly fine as well. I found that some people find it easier because it goes with my my name on here, so it's easier for them to remember that than astrologist A Siobhan. So either email will work. Uh, if you're trying to get healing, you can hit up either email as well and just let me know. Like I said, you do not have to be in the DFW area to receive a Reiki healing. All right. So these are going over each sign. So I'm going to start as they do, as far as the planets. Now, we do have a lot of planets that are going into retrograde. Saturn joined. Saturn joined Pluto and Capricorn, and Jupiter was retrograde as well. Um, Saturn will be in retrograde for in Capricorn in the sign of Capricorn until September the 18th. So these are the things that you will be looking for and what houses they're in. If you want to know about Pluto, or you need to revisit my video regarding Pluto and retrograde and how it affects each sign, so you can just know all these energies that's coming towards you and what you need to do far as those signs coming towards you. Okay, so you can always just watch that video and see how that works for you. All right, all right. So in Aries, this will be in your 10th house. Okay, so it's going to be in your 10th house. You're going to, which 10th house is dealing with careers and your reputation. So the best thing you can do is put your best foot forward when it comes to this. Um, Putting your best foot forward, and you may make some mistakes. Just get up, dust yourself off, wipe yourself off, and just go forward because this is going to be a learning curve for you because it's in your 10th house. If you learn your lessons from what you have done wrong, correct those things, then eventually you will have inner peace. By the end of this, do not try to go against this energy right now when it comes to your careers, your honors, and your reputations. It is in your 10th house. So you will want that inner peace and integrity at the end of it. Okay. Set your goals, Meet up with your, if you're a business owner, I always look at things in the business sense because I am a multi entrepreneur. So therefore, I always look at things in the business sense. So if you're a business owner, get with your brand manager, see what they, or management team. If you have a whole team, get together, and just go over your goals and where you want your company to be within the next 2 years, and just go forward with that, and then just put your best foot forward when it comes to that. Tauruses, this is in your ninth house. The retrograde in Saturn and Capricorn is in your ninth house. This is about your dreams and your visions. So right now you might feel the urge to travel abroad, which is good. You might rehash, you might rehash, where you see yourself far as your religious beliefs or just your beliefs, period. Of, you might be up here going through a transformation at this time regarding, hey, you starting to think differently. You starting to, carry yourself differently and act against self, against with yourself differently. Lord have mercy, I'm talking too fast. Just make sure that you walk through it. If you need to go on your spiritual walk, or if you're on your spiritual journey, guess what? This is the time to heighten that, enhance that. Make sure that you are being gentle with yourself as well and taking your time with that type of energy. But also make sure that you are doing the necessities when it comes to you, uh, just up here trying to get more information, more knowledge, education. This might be for people. Some of y'all Tauruses might want to go to, get higher education. Some of y'all may decide to go back to school. Whatever the case may be, just make sure that you're doing things that is for you and for your greater good. All right. Geminis, this is in your eighth house. So this eighth house is kind of those touchy things is regarding death, financial obligations, and you're gonna have to share your resources. It's just one of those things. You're gonna have to rationalize out things, and but this also is a time for some of y'all to, you're gonna have to face your fears, face your fears, and push through this type of energy. But it's still, when you're up here facing your fears, you have to be gentle with yourself. So make sure that you're being gentle with yourself. But like I stated, um, some of y'all gonna go over, you're looking over your finances, what you're investing in, your assets, going over things of that nature. So just make sure that you're making sure that it's in the eighth houses, it's regarding your resources, it's regarding your finances. When I talk about death, that doesn't mean that necessarily somebody is going to pass away. It also means bringing an end to something. Our old way of thinking, bringing an end to being a fear of something, all those natures. So don't get in your uproar when you hear the word death. That doesn't always mean as that. You might get finances. Some of y'all might, you know, get an inheritance at this time because this is in your eighth house. All right. So for my cancers, this is in your seventh house. This is regarding partners and businesses and in marriage. Now, with y'all cancers, with it being in y'all seventh house, y'all trying to make a decision, it's a retrograde, so you're going to revisit it. If it's regarding your business, if it's regarding your marriage, in both aspects, be patient is the key. You might be proposing to somebody, or you might be separating from somebody. That's the energy that this retrograde is going to bring to you all. You're going to be revisiting a lot of things, reviewing and just looking over, your business and your marriage. It's in the seventh house. That's what it deals with. All right. But I will say, when you're going to have a reality check. Basically, this energy is going to bring a reality check and bring you out of la la land, and make sure that you understand that this is life and reality. And once you find a happy medium of being in dreamland, or being in heck, you know what I'm saying. So you got to find a happy medium with that. And when you do, then you'll be more successful with your partnerships and with your businesses. Okay. Leo, this is in your sixth house. This is when you're going to have to pay close attention to your health, Leos. You're king for ignoring this. This is in your sixth house. Is going to draw attention to your health because that's what house is in. So you need to pay attention to your health. like they're paying attention to it. You can't do a quick fix. This is something that you're going to have to like go and get into a health, do a health challenges. They have plenty of those. Do a health challenge. This is something that's you're going to have to bring into your daily routine far as your health. This cannot be something that's going to be a quick fix. Okay, so pay attention to your health and make sure that you're taking care of your health and doing the necessary steps to make sure that you're a healthier you. All right, Virgo, this is in your fifth house. This is about pleasure, Virgo, whether it be romance or things with your kid, doing something exciting with your kids, or even doing something for yourself, far as going shopping, retail therapy, whatever the case may be. If you go and you actually relax, Virgo, because you're an earth sign and you're we're grounded we're grounded. I say we because Virgo is my moon sign. So and I'm also a camper. A Capricorn. So that is my sun. So I'm double grounded. So we're so used to doing work and going head starts with duty. We don't take out time for ourselves or take out time to spend time with your kids or a loved one. Make sure you do that. You'll find that doing those type of things during this retrograde will make it a healthier and a more balance for you. You'll find balance with this. So, but also make sure that it will be a happy medium for you. Make sure Saturn will make sure, okay? Because it's about boundaries and authorities. It still will make sure that you find a happy medium and that you're not going to be overindulgent. It's going to be like a good settle. It's going to be, like I said, a balance for Virgos. Okay, Libra, is in your fourth house. This is where you will look at your family, your childhood homes. Some of you Libras will be going to visit the homeland, or taking care of family matters that you really have been avoiding at this time. At this time, but prior to this retrograde, you're basically been pushing it up under the rug. But guess what it's going to do? Resurface. So when it resurfaces, which is now, it's a good time for you to use this energy and fix any family matters, any family issues. Some of y'all will not even have family issues. Some of y'all needed to be renovating the house, or some of y'all might be looking to buy a house. Some of y'all looking to downsize. This is the time to do this, Libras. Okay, so if you need to get your go summer, what is it, spring cleaning, make sure you spring cleaning, donate your clothes, things of that nature. You're going to have to take care of your home, take care of your house, all right? Clean it, whatever else you need to get your mind out. You'll understand. For some reason, when you clean your house, and I'm talking about deep clean, wipe down the walls and everything, it will make you feel so relaxed. Well, at least for me, it does. It makes me feel relaxed, and it makes me feel like I'm, just at peace or at a zen. How about that? Scorpios, this is in your third house. So get ready to get your pen and paper ready, because you're going to be doing writing, speaking, communicating of some sort, regardless if it's you're on the radio, you're writing, finishing a book, you're looking at a book, you're re-editing, you're looking over somebody else's paperwork, a book or something like that. If they are author and editing for them, or graphic design, something of that nature. You're going to be busy during this time, and it's a good thing. So make sure that you're not doing a lot of lip services and you're putting plans into actions, because this is the time to do it with this retrograde, Saturn retrograde. This is the time to basically put your best foot forward and let people see, excuse me, that you're about your action. All right. So that's for Scorpios. Sagittarius, this is in your second house. Everybody knows second house is about what? Those the nettles. Okay, it's about them coins, it's about your dollars, it's about your finances. You are going to have to look over your finances. Look what you're investing in, look what you're spending your money in. look what it's doing, anything. So go over and look over all your accounts, anything, CDs, things of that nature. Rehash them. You might have to, um, you know, change things when it comes to your savings, how much you're putting in your savings, how much you're taking out, like how much are you using. Hopefully, if you got it in your savings, you're not using it. Stock bonds, things of that nature. Um, Investing, deciding to invest in stocks, things where the second house is all about your finances. It's all about you going over and making sure that you're being very particular about how you invest and what how much you are using for your businesses, for personal use. Either way, look over your finances and do things when it's regarding your finances. Okay, that's for Sagittarius. Capricorns. Okay, so Saturn is our ruling planet. Okay, so now it's in retrograde. So you feel like you're getting a little break, but guess what? Saturn is a planet, got eyes in the back of his head. So yes, it's in retrograde, and you feel like, whoo, Lord, dang, like a little break, a little ease off me. Guess what? No, you still have to make sure that you are doing things to set you up for success when Saturn goes back direct. Like I said, it goes back direct on September the 18th. It's our ruling sign. Yes, it's in retrograde. Yes, it's putting light and energy on other people, other signs, but it is still our ruling sign and it still is paying attention to us. It's just not paying so much close attention to us as it was, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's like a mama who turns her head. Guess what? She got eyes in the back of her head. She can still see what you up here doing. So make sure that you still up here doing things to put you in a position when it does go direct, that it sets you up for success. Continue self-reflecting. If we are self-reflectors, like I said, we're grounded people, so we always self-reflect and not deflect, but still pay attention to what we need to do far as going forward and being successful with what we want to do. This basically is helping us do a reality check of who we are and who we wish to be. So let's work forward towards who we wish we want, like who we wish to be, and not who we are at this. It's always a moving forward. So first house is about appearances, is about how you view yourself anyway. So therefore, go ahead and use that energy and keep on self-reflecting. So when it goes direct on us, it'll see that we were still about our business and we did our self-reflecting. And we're going to be successful still. Okay. Aquarius. Now Aquarius. Whew, Jesus. It is in your 12th house, Aquarius. And it is one of those things that 12th house is about self sabotaging. You might feel like you're self sabotaging yourself. You might feel like you need to retreat. You might feel like you need to be in isolation. It's one of those things with this Saturn going in retrograde for y'all that wants you to withdraw from things. You're going to have to push through it. You're going to have to find different ways to cope with what is going on, the energy that is bringing. You're going to have to find out different coping mechanisms that will help you get past this energy that you're going to be up here feeling in the 12th house with this Saturn retrograde in Capricorn. But you're going to have to do things like, if you meditate more. You're going might have to, go to a group and find like-minded people to help you go through things, to make you not look at yourself in a way that is unnecessary. All right. So you're going to have to find help beyond yourself. This is not for all Aquarius, but it's going to be for a lot of you all. All right. So you're going to have to look at patterns that you have been doing that is no longer serving you any good. Is basically what it is. It's about you regrouping and looking at different things as far as coping skills, like I stated, and just finding things to help you get past this energy because you're going to have to face it regardless. So, like I said, it's good to go ahead and absorb that energy, understand what it is, and understand what you need to do, and work towards finding those avenues that you need to help yourself, or you can go against it and it's going to just make it harder. I say that all the time. Like, it's the energy. You're going to have to, it's just how it is, and you're going to have to make sure that you're being gentle with yourself and knowing that you're going to need outside help for this time being right now, Aquarius. Pisces, this is going to be in your 11th house. So it's all, once under the watch eyes of Saturn, it's regarding your friends, your groups. So you might find yourself weighing the values of certain friendships. If they don't bring value to you, what's their purpose? You can't keep on giving yourself to people. And I know it's good to help people, but also you can't run yourself thin. So I'm not saying don't be friends with them. What I'm saying is, or do business with them or anything of that sort. But you're going to have to look at, okay, so this is what is going on with this friendship. And you don't do, well, I did this for such and such, and they didn't do that for me. And then, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually looking at your friendships of, if I go to the next step, if I go to the next level, is this a friendship that I will want to be at this next level with? Or can I still be not so much as friends, then more than acquaintances? All right. So you're going to be visiting, even your equal counterpart. If you're in a business aspect, you're going to be rehashing those type of things. It's just you just going to be retracting stuff. So that's just what this retrograde is going to bring for you, Pisces. Um, you also going to see if you have attachment. You may have some type of attachment issues. You might want to go and reevaluate those regarding things of that nature. I personally don't like to talk politics, religion, or anything on my channel because I feel like we all entitled to our opinion. And so that's just where I'm at. I know friends who are, that's their thing. I have friends that claim a specific party. I have some friends who don't claim specific parties or whatever the case may be. But um, how you doing, Mr. Bradley? Um, but I can say that uh, be respectful for everybody. Be respectful of you know what you say with people. This is for Pisces. Your line of communication. Make sure that your throat chakra is clear and concise because it's gonna be some things that might come up. That's gonna be touchy subjects. Are you working out? Oh, okay. I did that earlier, and yeah, I did the food. I did too much. Um, so that is um how Saturn going retrograde. It went retrograde on what's today? The 30th, on the 28th. No, today's the first. I'm sorry. It went retrograde on the 29th. This past Monday. So for those who didn't know what we're talking about the effect of each sign for and what houses it affected for each sign. So, if no one has any questions, comments, or concerns, also still remember that I will be up here announcing my ebook on May 4th. It will be a video, it won't be a live chat. Telling you all when the day for my ebook will be available. If you need healing, also hit me up on astrologist A Shavine at gmail.com, or you can hit me up on inspirationallove20 at gmail.com as well. If you need natal chart, your natal chart done, I ask that you please make sure that you know your time of birth, because that is vitally important. I know some people don't know it and they want me to do the one on noon. I just want you to know what, you know, I like to be precise when it comes to where the planets were actually really lined up when you was born, and what house it was and what degree. Things of that nature is very important. Uh, so please have that information available to me when you once you want your natal chart done. All right. Um, once you inbox me, or yeah, once you email me and ask for a natal chart or request for a natal chart, we will discuss pricing and things of that nature, and what all that you do need in case you don't know what all you need. All right. I will see y'all on Saturday. Until then, you all, many blessings.